Hello, are you a parent of an 8th grader and you tuned on to this video because you want assistance with helping your 8th grade student through their educational journey? Welcome. My name is Bilquis. I'm one of the consultants for School Funding Secrets, where information is provided on school counseling topics and consultations for 8th to 12th grade students, first year college students, parents and or guardians on the financial aid process, financial literacy, and strategies for student success. In this video, I'm going to help you to consider a few tips that will guide you to helping your student in 8th grade. And if you stay tuned to the end, I will also provide 2 bonus tips. So February, it goes by pretty fast, the shortest month of the year, but I want you to stay motivated and in tune and to consider a few things that will still help your student at this time. Check out my other video if you haven't, which discusses a few tips that were geared for the 8th grade students specifically, and it will also support you as a parent or guardian. But there are some other basic things that you can know as a parent as well. Number 1, talk to your child about their interests. Hopefully you're doing this already. You're not waiting until February. You started this from the time they started school. But interests change. People change, especially children. They're still developing and growing things and getting to know themselves. So what was good 2 years ago may not be good yesterday or even a second ago. So I welcome you to keep tapping into your student and checking in to ask what they're into, what they do not like, what they do like. And one of the ways you can do this, it looks like helping the student to become more involved with school or community-based activities, have that conversation with them and ask what's involved. Or you tap in, you can talk to the school counselor what activities are available to the student. And perhaps if you've done this already, congratulations. Number 2, help your child develop good study habits. It's never too late, such as finishing all their work before they go onto their phones or social media or playing computer games or having a treat. Some things to consider: making sure that they have a consistent place to study, the same place at the same time. Maybe changing from going from a desk to the couch or vice versa. I know, like my niece and nephew, they always express they've been in these hard chairs all day. They don't want to sit at another table. In my time, I could not sit at the couch. Maybe even this time, I'm going to fall asleep. But for them, they feel they can do some of the work. So we try to do a combination between both, what is the couch as a treat, but starting off with being at the table first. You can also help them build a routine that works. And one of the suggestions that I provided for the 8th grade video was, if they have a friend or somewhere else that may be a place where they like to study and you feel that it's a safe place for them to go to that friend's house, that could be a particular consistent place to study, number 1. And number 2, at the same time, maybe if it's 2 days a week or 1 day a week. Also, buy an agenda book and use it. Or at this time, hopefully the school may provide their own calendar or agenda, which sometimes maybe they have and the child may have lost it, but you can, if you can afford it, to buy an agenda book or take a simple piece of paper and write down what things are due when, and help that child to understand how to list something, go back to it, put a date notification, whether it's in their phone or on a calendar, what is due and when it's due. And explore their learning style. Learning style, what do I mean? How a student learns. They may be a visual learner where they have to see things. They may have to be a auditory learner where they have to hear things. It may be that they have to record things and play it back to them, and or they're tactile. They have to touch things. So you can find out through your school counselor, or feel free to reach out to School Funding Secrets for what resources are there to assess and evaluate your child or student's learning style. Number 3, stay in contact with your child's teacher and counselor so they can let you know of any upcoming activities, because right now it's 8th grade, so they are preparing to transition to high school. So what's out there already? By now you probably already had a parent night activity, whether it's through the school or any local organizations that are participating in college preparatory work. Find out. Check your research. Google it. Sometimes local community colleges and or universities, institutions, they offer activity nights pertaining to students, whether study habits or transitioning to 8th grade. Google your location and see what's available for you out there. Keep an eye on your child's grades, number 4, and help him, if or her, whoever they are, to find tutoring assistance if necessary. Number 5, help the student do their best in school by encouraging them. There's nothing like having someone in your corner supporting you, cheering for you, Even if you don't know how to do the work, some of this work looks totally different even from when we may have been in high school, or depending if you're used to that school model. So what does this look like? Helping them to study hard, encouraging them, taking time if they know they have a test coming up, or quiz, or the work they want to reinforce what they learned in the classroom, and setting the time to study it, review it, and finding out who may be able to help them, whether again it's a peer to study with them, or someone else that may have passed through, maybe it's a sibling, or a sibling that's in this, could be a twin or whoever that's close in their age and they know the material, to study with them. Continue to earn good grades, whatever that looks like for the student, whether they have a benchmark from working with a C to a B, or a B to A, or going, sometimes students may have had a difficult year, so they may have started a little lower, if it's percentage wise, from a 60 to a 65 to 69 to a 70, and you keep on working with them to reach that goal. Help them participate in class, and helping to talk to the teacher or the school counselor, and what ways they can be encouraged to participate in class and feel confident that they know the information, or to ask for help or raise their hand. Because think about it, they may not know something they are participating in, might make another child or student feel comfortable to ask as well. This all depends on where the student is, personality wise, self-esteem, and the school counselor can assist you with this. If they express difficulty, we're still number 5, helping the student do their best in school by encouraging them. If they express difficulty, reach out to the teacher, copying the school counselor for support and or advice. If there are any tutors, mentors, just shout the alarm, I need help. A child or student expressing that they're having some trouble, what can I do for them? Express any, if there's opportunities to study with peers. I mentioned, like, if there's students in a close age, they could study together, maybe they know the information more. Or sometimes the local high school or community colleges may have study groups that they would assist younger children or students in younger grades, and some volunteer activity. Check if any special accommodations are needed, or request an evaluation, especially if something you have seen is lingering, is continuing, like, okay, what's going on? Here we are, ding, 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 was rolling. 2 bonus tips. Help them to be kind to themselves. I mentioned this in another video as well. It's random acts of kindness, and some counselors or school, they're celebrating Black History Month, random acts of kindness week. I believe you're supposed to be kind every day. So I express to the student, the 8th grade students, to love themselves, and parents, I hope you can tell yourself that you love yourself too. And besides expressing the kindness to them, to give yourself that support and encourage as you're supporting your student and or child. 7, adjust your expectation. Assess what is working and what is not working for the student or child, and what is not working for you. Sometimes it can become very frustrating to assist, and we don't all have the answers. That's where there are resources out there. And I would love for you, if you want to work with me, you felt this video was helpful, 1, like, subscribe, leave your comments, feedback. And if you want to work with me or the student, feel free to click the link that will be below in the description for a chance for a consultation and how you can use these resources. I look forward to providing more videos for you, and welcome to the journey of school funding secrets, and the best with you in supporting your child and student on their future educational endeavors currently and in the future. Thank you. Have a great day. Peace.